I'm from Sacramento.
Certain part of Sacramento you represent?
Yeah, I'm from Oak Park to be exact, but I don't represent Oak Park.
Still living in Sacramento?
Yeah, I'm still currently living in Sacramento.
What was it like growing up in Sacramento for you? Can you paint that picture for us?
Sacramento, growing up in Sacramento, it's like a lot of haters, you know what I'm saying? Hella jealousy. It ain't a lot of shit going on out there. You know, people got all this, like, idle time to do weird shit all the time. So it's like, even since I was younger, it was like when I was in elementary, I had long hair and I was, you know, in fights because of my hair. Just weird, dumb shit, you know? Yeah.
Looking back, was it a rough upbringing?
Oh, yeah, for surely. For surely. It was like a lot of just weird, I don't know. Ain't nothing I really just want to be talking about. Yeah.
What was your roughest moment growing up for you?
I would say my mom going to prison. You know, that was something big.
How long did she go to prison for?
She went to prison for like 2 years, but her going to prison, you know, it put me in a different position. It just put me in a different position in life.
How old were you when that happened?
I think I was like hitting 12.
Preteen?
Yeah, I was about to hit 12.
Could be a crucial time for a young lady.
Yep, I was pre-adult. Going into my, you know,
Adulthood.
teenage years, yeah.
Not adulthood. Sorry,
Teenage years.
Yeah, teenage, yeah, preteen to teenage.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What did she go in for, if you don't mind me asking?
It was like, I mean, it really, let me see how to explain that. It was, I don't know. I don't think I want to progress on the situation.
Okay. Were you in a two-parent household at the time?
Yeah.
Mom and dad?
Yeah.
So when she went to prison,
Mm-hmm.
how were you affected? Obviously, she's your mother, but aside from that.
Oh, like our family was split up. You know, that's how I was affected. I didn't have my mama no more, so it was like, you know, I was separated from my siblings. Yeah. But initially, I actually wasn't separated from my siblings. I got myself separated from my siblings.
Explain.
So I was like hitting 12, and my mom went to jail, so I thought like, oh, I can run the streets now, I can do whatever I want to do. So I'm going to functions, I'm partying, I'm doing all this stuff. And it was like one night, you know, I'm at this function, I'm barely hitting 12, and I'm out there fighting. You feel me? Just fading. Police show up, boom, they blurp us, and they like, where's your parents? Like, what you out here doing? You're only 12, you know? So I'm like, oh, I live right in the corner at my auntie house. They take me, auntie, like, what's going on? She 12, you know? You're like unfit, like, what's going on? Boom, they put me in jail, and then that's when it all started, like, pretty much.
Juvenile.
Yeah, they put me in jail, juvenile. I got a mugshot when I was 11, yeah. Hair all sticking up from fighting. Yeah.
Only time going to juvenile? Did you have other times?
No, actually, most of my life consisted in jail. A good percentage of my life, actually.
First time was for fighting. What were the other times?
The other times, what did I go down for? Oh, I went down again for another fight.
Okay.
I remember it was another fight.
More fighting.
And then the fighting led to a robbery. They let me out. Then they gave me a chance. They like, we're going to put you in a group home, you know, out of state. We're going to send you out of state. I remember I got on that plane. That's 24 hours later, I was in Colorado, and I was on my way back to SAC. So now I'm on the run, and this time they stick the f.b.i. on me because I'm only 14. They're like, how this little girl get across state lines, you know? So now I'm not knowing I got the f.b.i. on me, so they're already watching what I'm doing, and so it was like, then I actually caught an actual real case. And then that gave me 3 years in CYA. And I was in CYA, and I got released when I was 17.
What is CYA?
CYA is basically a youth prison. It's when you're young, and it's like, they can't send you to Chinchilla, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's where you go when you get a serious crime when you're young. You can stay there till you're 25. So when I go up in there, I'm like hitting 15 and I'm in there with 25-year-olds, 26-year-olds, you know? Yeah, pretty much.
So it's almost like it's tougher than juvenile, but it's not adult prison yet. It's like...
Yeah, it's like in between, but honestly, that CYA place is more turned up than actual prison. You know, it's more stuff going on in there than the actual girl prison. Because we in there with boys. I fought a boy in there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was like, it was turned. So I was like, yeah.
And you did how long in there?
I did 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah.
Let's break a couple things down. Why did you fight so much? Were you the aggressor in these fights? Are you defending yourself in these fights? Why so much fighting?
I would say 90% of the time, I'm just reacting. That's my first instinct. It's like, let's just fight. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna cut to the chase with you. You know what I'm saying? It was one of those things. It was like, I'm not finna be arguing with you. It was like, it could be anything. Like, somebody come and, like, take my juice or something. We fighting, like, you know?
Some people talk it out. They don't get to the physical part. It's like just verbal. You want to get to the physical?
I mean, I'm automatically gonna get to the physical because I feel like I don't do shit to nobody. So if you trying to play me, you gotta be really ready for the extreme, you know? I'm gonna take it to the utmost highest, we gonna go there, pretty much. So it's like, I stay in my lane. And so once you get in my bubble, you better be ready to bounce, pretty much.
Do you have a quick temper? Do you have anger management issues? Is that what it is that just makes you want to exceed talking it out?
Yeah, I could pretty much say I do got anger management issues. Yeah, I came to realize that, like, when I was in jail.
Is it getting better as you're getting older, or?
Yeah, I actually am. You know, I worked on it more. I mean, I can't say, no. It just depends on the situation, you know. It really just depends.
For some people, when they go to juvenile the first time and they get a little taste, that's enough not to get them to ever go back. You went a couple times and then it got more serious where you had to go to the I forgot, what did you call it? The
CYA.
CYA, yeah. I mean, next step would be adult prison. Why put yourself in a predicament where you keep going back? Who wants to be behind bars?
I would say I really didn't have no choice. It was like, when I'm getting released to the streets. You know what I'm saying? Every time. My mom in jail, it was like, I'm getting put to the streets. I wasn't about to stay in group homes. You know, it's like I just got out of jail. Y'all putting me in a baby security jail. So you know what I'm gonna do with that? Like I was in the streets, so it's just like whatever.
Your mom does come back after 2 years. So between 12 and 14, she's back in your life. Yeah. But you're still in the streets?
But this time, it's like I'm so wrapped up in the system, she can't even get me up out of here. Like, I was already like, phew, way off. I was out of control. I didn't even want to be home anymore. It didn't matter to me. Yeah.
When they put you in a group home, that was the state putting you in a group home?
Yeah, it was like a delinquency thing, like lockdown facility. We want you to, you know, take care of your issues here. Like it's like basically like a second chance, you know.
So
but
it's not like they took away custody from your mom.
No, they been did that. They been took away custody when I went to jail the first time. Yeah. So I was wild.
What did you learn from being locked up? Because you went back frequently, so.
What I learned in there?
Did you learn anything?
I just realized in there, like, it's way more to life, you know? Like, I'm sitting in this cell just wasting my talents, wasting my potential. And it's like, I could be doing way better, bigger shit. Like, you know, I was like, the world is a horizon. Like, I'm just in this one little ass fucking box. Like, you know, I just realized, like, I just needed to do something different. Not necessarily different, but shit, stay my ass up out of jail, you know? So, yeah.
Say that phrase one more time. ICA, is that right?
CYA?
CYA.
California Youth Authority. Fuck
Okay,
all you staff there.
CYA. All right.
Hated all y'all. They gave me hell.
That was for the robbery charge, or that was something more serious than that?
It was a gun charge, a robbery charge. I had fake IDs, plus an assault. They brought up an old-ass assault case and just tried to just do me. And they gave me 4 years. They hit me with 4 years. And I was in juvenile hall, sick. I remember nobody was at my court date because I didn't call nobody because I didn't think I was going to get no time. I'm like, oh, they just finna shit me out again. I'm going to run. No, it was like, yep, little girl, you got 4 years. I remember I was sick, like, oh shit, I really got 4. So I'm just sitting there sick. Mind you, the process takes like a month for you to get there. So I'm just sick for a month. I'm fighting everybody that's coming in there to where they put me in my own unit. Like, you can't even be with people. Then they put me in the max unit with the boys. Like, you know, they couldn't control me, like, at all. I was so mad. I wanted everybody to feel how I felt. Then I went there and they was like, oh, you know what? You only got to do halftime. You can get out. I'm still young, though. If I would have been smart, if I would have just came in there and did what I had to do, I would have been out in a year. Nope. I went in there, fought the whole damn facility, fought the niggas, beating up the staff, stayed in there for 3 years when I could have got out probably like in 2. Gave myself an extra year. Yeah.
Are they even allowed to put you with the boys?
No, they're not. They weren't supposed to put me with the boys. But I was so out of control in the girl population, they had to remove me.
Why not just put you in like a solitary confinement and just keep you to yourself?
They tried that too. Then it was like, I was doing all kinds of shit. I was fucking with the staff. I had nothing but time on my hands, so I felt like I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want here, you know?
You fought boys.
Yeah.
To prove a point?
Nah, I remember bruh kept, it was like, cause we like when we went to school in CYA, like we crossed paths with the boys. Say we're walking past, they'll be sitting up against the wall. And I remember he just kept on with the mouth. He was from Sacramento, cause in the facility, it was really, I was put in a facility in LA. It was only 1 girl unit and it was in LA. It was 2 CYAs, 1 in Stockton, 1 in LA. They put me in the 1 in LA cause it's only 1 girl unit. So mind you, I'm thinking I'm coming here, don't nobody know me, nothing. So bruh, he had some like personal vendetta against me. And I remember I was just going to school, minding my business, walking. And he just kept with the mouth. So I just was like, all right, let the bell ring and ran up on him. It's just like one of those things.
What did other boys think when that happened?
They like, oh, that bitch is turned. They thought that shit was hella funny, but I was really serious though. They thought that shit was a game. Then after that, everybody wanted me to run up on him. They thought that shit was funny, but I was really serious when I ran up on that nigga.
How many fights do you think you got into when you were CYA?
Oh, excuse me. Honestly, a lot. Like,
too many to count?
Yeah, I was the baddest there. Like, I was another place where they couldn't control me. It was like, I was out of control.
Were you winning most of these fights?
Yeah, I ain't lose none. And I ain't
Didn't
turning
lose
down none.
nothing?
Wasn't turning down nothing, didn't lose nothing. Yes. Period.
Now, with the street activity, were you in school at the time you were involved in street activity?
No, I wasn't. Actually, I got expelled in the 7th grade. Boom. I was like in charter schools where you go once a week. Boom, they gave me a chance in the 8th grade. That's when I was already deep in the streets. So it was just like, I'd show up, be gone again. Then 9th grade, I only went to 9th grade for like a week. But crazy part is I'm smarter than damn near everybody at them schools. Cold part.
When it comes to the street activity, why go that route?
It wasn't, I chose that route. You know, this the life that I basically was raised up in. Like, yeah, it wasn't no choice. I didn't wake up like, oh, I want to go see what the streets are about. Nah.
Because some people do have a choice.
Yeah, I wasn't one of them people that had a choice. Yeah.
Did you try to get up out of it?
Did I?
Street activity.
Shit. Nah, I mean, this is a way of trying to get up out of it. Yeah.
Talking about rap? Talking about music?
It could take me places I've never been before, I would say. Put me on a higher caliber than what I am. Yeah.
Not academically, not sports, athletically?
Nah, I was never into none of that.
I see. Now, when it came to you leaving at 17, that was the last time you seen bars?
No.
That wasn't?
Nah. I went to the county like 3 times after that. I just got out the county probably like 2 months ago.
But haven't done prison time yet?
No. I ain't trying to do prison time. It's just like my past is haunting me. Now I'm going to jail for shit like what I did when I was young. When I got out of jail, they released me to, I got out of jail, I didn't got released to not even a motherfucking toothbrush. I was surely deep back in the streets. So I was 17 and I was like, check into what parole? You motherfuckers can't even give me a toothbrush. Can't help me get my ID. What the fuck I look like, you know? Went back on the run, boom. So it's just like my past is haunting me, really. Yeah.
Now, as rough as this upbringing sounds, and the description you painted here, what was the most positive thing that came out of it?
That came out of my upbringing?
Yeah.
I would say, even though I had this crazy-ass upbringing, I had this strong-ass mom, you know? Like, that was independent. I watched her do whatever, you know, to survive for us and shit. And it was like, that rubbed off on me in a major way. You know, that's why I'm sitting here today, you know what I'm saying? It was like one of the reasons why I am going to succeed in life, because I had this good, positive, dominant force in front of me to watch. You know what I'm saying? To push me to where I am right now. You know what I mean? So that's probably the most important thing. Yeah.
Each time you kept going to some sort of incarceration, what was her response? What was her reaction?
It was just like, damn, like, my daughter is just fucking in jail all the time. Like, her little life is just behind bars, and it's just like, my mom was hella sad for me all the time.
Somebody watching this might be like, where's the control? Where's the parental guidance? Were you just uncontrollable? Did she?
It was like, her trying to provide for us is what got her in jail, and it was like, that's what took away the control, the police. I could honestly, you know, the police took that control away. At the same time, I was a little ass girl, and my mom, she used to keep me in the house, so, you know, when I got my first lick of freedom, it was like, oh, it's on, you know? So that was pretty much my doing. It was like, I didn't want nobody to control me. I'm still like that. It's like, can't nobody control me.
What about your father? What's he thinking?
My real dad, I don't fucking know. I don't know shit, where the fuck he at. But I did have free my dad, though. That's my dad to me. He's the one that's like, you need to, you know, get on your shit, whatever.
So you had a biological dad.
That I don't.
And then there's another male in the picture.
Yeah.
Not stepdad, though.
He's my little sister's dad. Yeah.
Okay.
But he was there most of our life, so yeah.
Now, in school, it sounds like you were a fighter, but I'm still going to ask you this anyways. What kind of kid were you in class?
I was really smart. Like, still am really smart. I just had a smart-ass mouth, so it was like I couldn't be lasting in class all the time. But, shit, my grades was good. If I stayed up in there, you know.
You eventually dropped out of high school? I remember you talking about doing a week in the 9th grade.
I probably did another week sporadically, then cut, yeah.
And that was the last time you were in school.
Yeah.
Were there any thoughts on, well, I don't even know if there were any thoughts on this, or I didn't know if they made this a requirement in the judicial system for you, but a GED?
Yeah. I was just about to mention that. When I was in jail, I started cleaning my act up probably like my last 6 months there. That's how I know I'm smarter than everybody. Like, I was in there with 30-year-olds damn near, I'm like, flew through that, got my diploma, GED. Just a couple of college classes, I came out A's on everybody. So it's like, try to get my little credits in there before I did.
So didn't technically graduate high school, but did get the GED?
No, I did. I did both.
Oh, you did both?
I got my GED first, and then I'm like, let me go back and get the diploma, because I only had like a couple credits to get it.
So were you able to walk?
Nope, I got released, so I didn't care. I was getting out.
I see. This rap music.
Right.
Were you doing this while you were in school?
Yeah, when I was younger, actually I started off as a little singer, so I could sing too.
What age?
Like 5. My mom had me singing for crowds, and my dad put me in he was like a street rapper. He had the little studio up in the room. He showed me how to record when I was like 7. I let the singing go and was rapping, after that.
Were you, like, while you were in school, were you, like, battling other classmates? Were you, like...
Nah, I wasn't rap battling nobody. I would just post, because my name was already hot back then when I was younger, so I was already popping, so I would just, have somebody record me on a phone or something, post it on Facebook, it'll go stupid, like that.
What about talent shows? Ever do any of them?
No, I never did no talent shows.
Now, after you get the GED, was there, and you said you did do some college classes, was there any thoughts on furthering your education?
Honestly, I wanted to gain something in business, because I knew I was going to come out and do this. Like, I knew I was going to come out and do this music shit. Like, it's always been in me. That's the thing I love. So I didn't want nobody to play me with the shit. So I'm like, let me figure out the business side of it, So, yeah.
So did you end up going to college?
When I got out of jail? Nah, I told you I got released to not even a damn toothbrush. I was back in the streets.
No, okay, so I guess there was thoughts on furthering the education,
Yeah,
but you never like joined
that's
the college.
what's fucked up about the system. I actually did, when I was getting out of jail, I kind of was changing my mindset a little bit, like, let me have some good legal shit going on for once, But then it was like, I get out, and like I said, I tell my parole officer, like, what's up? Can I get my ID at least? They ain't even trying to help me do that type of shit. So I was just, I wasn't feeling it. I was like, I can't even get my ID. What the fuck? How I'm gonna go apply for school? Go apply for whatever? Yeah.
Now, after you are released, how soon is rap taken serious for you? Is it right away? Are you taking a break before you say, hey, I'm going to take this serious? Is there some time in between your release and you taking it serious?
Yeah, because it was like I got out already, like I'm going to do this, but I'm really I'm like my own manager, so it was like I didn't know where to go for studios, so I'm figuring all this stuff out when I'm getting out. So yeah, it took me cool little time before I actually put a play in motion. Yeah.
How long do you think it was? A year?
Yeah, was it like a year? Because I dropped my song Cut It Out like a year ago. Yeah, it was about a year ago. Somebody actually tapped in with me. Oh, you know what? Now I think about it, I got out posting videos on Facebook. Yep.
So it was right away.
It was right away, and I had the whole Sacramento on me. Everybody, they was commenting on these videos and telling me I was tight, and yeah, it brought attention to the studios, and they was DMing me on Facebook. Yeah, that's how that happened. Yeah.
Now I know you did some street activity, but as far as jobs, did you ever have a job?
No.
Never had a job.
Nah. Never had a job besides getting money.
In regards to your parents,
Yeah.
you have a close relationship with your mom. You have a close relationship with your sister's father.
Yes.
Your biological father, when did he get out of the picture?
Shit, that nigga never really been in the picture.
I see.
He would just like pop up sporadically every other year with some fucking shoes or some bullshit. You know, but I ain't.
No relationship there at this point.
I didn't even want one. I know when I was little, I used to not even want to be around him. It's like, I don't even want the shoes, nigga, keep them.
Is your sister your only sibling?
No, I have 3 brothers and 3 sisters, so 7 of us all together.
And where do you fall on that ladder?
I'm the middle child. Free my older brother Raul, though.
Anybody else? Anybody else in your family does music aside yourself, or just you?
My older brother, too, he always knew how to rap, but he was, like, really caught up in jail, so he never really got a chance to, you know, do his thing. Yeah. My little sister, too, she got vocals. My little sister, Sugar.
Have you guys collabed yet?
No.
Not yet.
I ain't collabed with her yet, but I will, though.
What does your family think about your music career so far?
My family think I'm tight. They believe in me. They do.
Parents supportive?
Yeah. Very supportive.
Right away, or did they have to warm up to it?
Nah. They've been supportive of me. My mama been supportive of me since I was 5. She knew I was going to be something, like, for sure. Yeah.
Now, it's one thing for them to support you having a music career. It's another for them to like your music. Do they like your music, or do they just like the career choice?
Nah, my mom be turned up to my music.
What does she think about the cussing?
I mean, shit. She like it. She ain't got no problem with it. She ain't that old school yet, but she fuck with my music, though.
Has she had a chance to see you perform live?
Has she? Yes, she has, yeah. She seen me perform.
What was her reaction?
She damn near was about to be fighting bitches in the crowd. They was hating on me. But she liked it, though. There was so much hating going on in that motherfucker. It was like, damn, I can't even really pay attention to what my daughter doing, because it's like, other rap bitches I was going to perform next was like hating and shit. So I was like, pfft. She liked it, my mom.
Knowing what you know now.
Yeah.
What would big Stunna Girl tell little Stunna Girl? What's one thing you would advise yourself if you could?
I would tell myself, like, bitch, quit responding to all these fucking nobody-ass bitches. Like, you know, quit giving all these people your time. Like, if I told myself that, I would have shook so much shit. I'd probably be way further than I am right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, quit giving them your idle ass time. Like, you got way better shit to do. Yeah.